Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is a last week of October 2019 weekly reading session for you, Scorpio. This is for you guys. This is a tarot reading for the birthday girl and the birthday boy, Scorpio friends. I'm having a lot of issue with uploading, shooting the video, and this is me having my Mercury retrograde in my Scorpio sign, and this is a Scorpio reading. So I think I've done 8, 9, or 10 mistake with the videos and the upload today. So normally the videos are up, mid afternoon New Zealand time, Sunday, but it's already 1 a.m. here in New Zealand, and I'm still not yet done with my reading. So I'm not venting, I'm just really having some sort of a drama, but I'm getting over that now because I really want to finish this off. There was a first reading, a first video that I've shoot, and I'm not sure whether the audio would be great, would be okay. So I'm uploading it now as we talk. If that is not, properly uploaded, or if the video is blur, I might delete that and I might upload it. But if that is okay and this is okay, then you will have 2 readings, Scorpio, okay? So last week of October 2019, reading for Scorpio. Let's start off. Let's start cracking, Scorpio. Advance happy birthday to you, or happy birthday to you this week, okay? So the first card, this is a jumper. This is a 9 of Cups. So when I look at the energy, I felt like this is a Cups energy, this is a Cup energy, this is a Scorpio energy. So it could be that by the last week of October, you are already having some sort of, you're already making a pact with the universe and energy and telling them that, hey, you better grant me your wish, okay? So if you are having a moment and talking to the universe and asking the universe, when will you give me that wish, that thing that I've been wanting for my love romantic relationship, then the universe is speaking to you and telling you, here you go, Scorpio, your 9 of Cups, all right, your wish fulfillment, your contentment, okay? So contentment is underway, all right? Contentment is a work in progress, okay? For some of you, it's been 9 years, 9 months, 9 weeks, 9 attempts, but after 9, there's gonna be 10. So your 10 of Cups is coming soon, all right? So moving on with the 9 of Cups, because this is really a jumper, all right? It seems to be a foreign energy in here, and I felt like it's related to your birthday month, birthday wish, and the universe is telling you guys, I cannot give you everything that you want, but I'll give you something that would make you smile and happy, Scorpio, okay? Now let's start with the specific, all right? Now you've got here 10 of Pentacles in reverse and a Knight of Swords in upright position. This is past energy, instability, 4 of Wands, and then 10 of Pentacles. It could be it could be you're having some issue with your partner at home. There's some issue with your household, something to do with living arrangement, okay? So Knight of Swords, so there's been an issue, there's a drought. I'm seeing the 3 in the Knight of Swords picture, and the 3 in the background. You can't see it properly, but it's in here. Drought speaks about dry. Maybe maybe your person is living somewhere there in the Middle East, or something to do with dry communication, something to do with a lack of communication or a thirst. You or your person is feeling a thirst to communicate, something to do with it's thirsty. There's no emotions. It's needing some sort of fluid intake, emotional connection between the two of you, because I feel so thirsty. I felt like there's a drought in the first 3 cards. This is past energy, guys. So your element is being needed in here. 9 of Cups. So you need to, I'd say, incorporate some emotional communication with your person, with the past energy. Or if you're trying to understand why it didn't work, then this card is saying because you weren't able to really connect emotionally with your person. Okay, if that's not the case, one of the general collective vibe I'm getting from the past energy, these three cards, is that there is someone in your connection, recent or past person or presently, that is wanting to communicate to you or wanting to move forward in a very fast approach. Fast, it's an action pack card. This card, it's making an action, it is moving, and it is not just an action pack card. It's also there's an energy being aggressive in here. The Knight of Swords, it's going towards the Ten of Pentacles. It is to action something that they're not happy. So your person is wanting to go backward to correct something, because I felt like the movement and the transition of the energy is that Four of Wands, like they don't want to give up. Like the Knight of Swords, they're facing backwards. This is forward. The forward is Four of Wands in reverse. So it seems to be that your person is facing towards something that is not stable presently. So presently, you and your person is feeling like it's not stable. There's no communication. It's a little bit everywhere. I'm having my own world. You're having your own world. You are in your zone. I'm in my zone, and we're not connecting. Physically, mentally, emotionally, we're just out of reach for some of you. They don't like that. And in order to correct the Four of Wands energy in here, is that they are galloping back, they're tracing back, they're moving backwards to the very situation where you had an issue. It's really more of, nah, I don't want to stay here. I want to go back, and let's face it. It's more of, let's fight. Okay? So your person is going to trigger some fight, all right? They are challenging you. They're aggressive. They're not happy that you guys are breaking, or something to do that they're not happy that you're going to end in a Four of Wands energy. All right, it could be mutual, but I'm really feeling like 80% of you, Scorpio, your person, your situation, it is not going to be happy. Like, I'm really getting a sense of, I'm not happy with our outcome. I am not going to be contented that you and I, Scorpio, are going to end up with the Four of Wands. We need to go back with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is the root of all evil. This Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It could be your issue is about money, effort, time, availability, distance, So they're not happy of the outcome. They're not accepting that you and them are in blank, are in a Four of Wands in reverse energy, where it is not stable, it is undefined, it is not going anywhere. So they don't want to proceed with, they don't want to accept what is in front of them. They don't want to accept the present situation between you and them. So here they are. I'm really getting the word. Let me just remind you, Scorpio, that this is what took place, the Ten of Pentacles. So let's go back here. So your person is going to move, they will divert the intent. They are willing to go back to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, discuss the real issue. Okay, this is the outcome, and this is the Ten of Pentacles is the very source of why you had an issue. So your person thinks that if we go back to the main issue, then we wouldn't have the Four of Wands. And they're willing to go back, to trace back, to review, to discuss something to you. But they look very upset. They look very aggressive, upset, and confronting, Scorpio. So you better be ready with your reasoning, with your logic, with your emotions, because this Nine of Cups in here, it's bothering me actually. Because Nine of Cups, it looks like you're having fun, having a celebration, you're very relaxed. Because while I was describing your person's energy, I'm bothered at looking at the Nine of Cups. This is a positive card, but there's definitely a connection in terms of Scorpio. You're very, I'd say, you're so comfortable in your zone because it's probably your birthday month, birthday season. You're feeling relaxed, comfortable, that while you are in your zone, in your happy zone, you have a lot of friends and happening, and you're very busy with your life. Your person is coming back with their sword piercing towards your bubble. Okay, so be ready, Scorpio, because in this party season, you've got Halloween, you've got Thanksgiving, you've got your birthday, you've got some, for some of you guys, your Christmas party and end of November, first week of December. So there's a lot of going on. There's a lot of activity for you, Scorpio, this November month, that you probably have an issue with your relationship, with your dating or getting to know, but you're so busy with a lot of activities, drinking, eating, that you are not prepared to what's coming around. Because this is an action of surprise. This is an act of surprise. Like, you're here, Scorpio, sitting around, relaxing, and then surprise, your person is here, piercing their swords towards you, bursting your bubble and telling you, Scorpio, can you look at me? We have something to talk. All right, like, I had enough of whatever it is between between you and me, Scorpio. We need to talk. It's very argumentative. It is confronting. If you look at their horse, the horse looks tired. Their horse, it looks like it's going to give up. The horse looks like it's scared, But the rider is just galloping. It is pursuing. It looks like a bull, it looks like it is going to cut everything on the way to get into you, Scorpio. So in a nutshell, connecting the energy, apart from saying that this is your wish come true, wish fulfillment, this Knight of Swords energy, it will arrive in November time for you where you don't expect it. Okay, for some of you, you were moving on, enjoying the party, and here they are, Knight of Swords. They would kill the vibe, your party, your aura of being happy, being busy with your regular day-to-day activities. Because I really felt like, for some of you, Scorpio, you're moving on, you're happy, and they burst that bubble, they pierce their sword, and hey, Scorpio, it is time for us to talk. I want to argue with you. I'm picking a fight with you because I'm not happy with our outcome. I am not going to accept this outcome. So, Scorpio, be prepared, okay? There's an element of surprise. I'll probably have to title this an element of surprise. They are wanting to pick a fight to open an old issue where they are not satisfied, not happy. All right, this person is not happy that you break up, you separated. They're also not happy that you agreed to separate or disconnect. It's like, no, this is not the ending for me, Scorpio. If you're happy that way, then I'm going to confront you. And for some of you, they might ruin your birthday. For some of you, Scorpio, I'm sorry. You might be having this party and they would pop and say, I'm sorry, it's your birthday, but we've got some issues to talk about. All right. So yeah, very argumentative, confronting. They're coming from an energy of, I am not happy with our outcome, with us not talking, with you, Scorpio, ignoring me, or whatever it is that you give them. They're not satisfied with that. So they want to reconnect and correct the issue. Okay. It seems to be this person is, they're being judged. You judge them, they're like, I want you to give me a chance to listen to me. Something to do with squash, like they want to slash the Ten of Pentacles. Like let me just remind you, Scorpio, that you have some fault in here, not just me. So don't just stay there and relax, and just because it's your birthday, I'm gonna spare you of the blame. So they will come to a point. For some of you, it's desperation that they need to say this stuff to make you realize, Scorpio, that it's not entirely their fault. Okay, but they will initiate. Okay, just give me a second. Excuse me. Now, so I guess that is the way they made their entrance, right? This is definitely an attention, a head-turning attention, communication, action, right? An element of surprise. You feel like they're gonna greet me a happy birthday. That's good, but actually they're gonna confront you, and they want a face-to-face kind of argument. They still like you, Scorpio. That's the reason why they're confronting you to correct the some sort of, they're not happy with the outcome. If you break up, they're not happy that you gave up or you accepted this. You've got here 5 of Swords. So this is not right for me. It's not feeling right. It's not looking right. If you, Scorpio, are not prepared to fight to make this right, I will. Alright, it's a very determined person, but they're coming aggressive and confrontational and pierce. They will pierce your bubble, and they will tell you how are you able to accept the outcome, Scorpio? Maybe you don't like me, you don't love me. I don't care, but I need to point out to you that I am not accepting that we're ending this way. Page of Swords, they would lay low. All right, so from Knight of Swords, they will downgrade to Page of Swords. All right, they would probably calm down, and then if you listen to them, because I feel like you won't have the ability to talk. Like you would be element of surprise. You won't be able to talk because of how fast they will action. And if Scorpio, you feel like you've been stunned with the arrival, with their talking, with their communication, with how aggressive they are, let them blurt it out. Let them say whatever they want to say, their opinion, their argument, the point that they want you, Scorpio, to understand. Because it seems to be that with this reading, Scorpio, you're relaxed and you're more of absorbing their venting, their argument, whatever it is that they're wanting to deliver. They will realize that they have a point, they have an argument, they are in logic. Because normally swords, they're very, swords element in here, it's clear, it's cutting, it is independent. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting with your person, is that they have a point, although it didn't it's merely, it's more of the method of communication that they will use to confront you, Scorpio. That is the downside of this person's delivery, right? Their approach, it's wrong, or it is over the normal, but they do have a point, right? In this situation, I'm actually on their side, because I don't think you're just sitting there and happy, so you might not take them seriously because you move on, or something to do with, this is my month, I want to relax, you're an issue, so I'm not gonna be bothered at you because I'm here at my Nine of Cups. Or for some of you, this is your wish fulfillment, is for your person to have courage to confront you, because this is confrontational, but it will downgrade to the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. So Knight of Swords, confronting argument to get your attention, to correct something. They're not happy with the outcome. And then Page of Swords, they would slow down. Eventually, they'll get to their point. Okay? Page of Swords, and then the Page of Swords is it's moving to the Page of Pentacles. So from being quick communication, sharp, quick action, cutting, for some of you hurtful, it would slow down and it would then be converted to a practical communication. Okay, so if you will have some sort of encounter with an aggressive, sharp kind of communication or action from a person, I would advise to let them deliver whatever they will deliver. Stay in a more passive energy, because this is aggressive. So stay in a passive energy. Let them finish their talk, because I felt like they would slow down, because they will hear themselves that it's sounding ugly, it's sounding demanding, it's sounding ego, and they would retract. If they said bad words, they would retract it, and they'll eventually convert the energy to, let's be practical. Instead of call, argument, yelling, let's talk face to face. Something to do, let's try again. Page of Pentacles, it's let's try again. Let's begin from the Page of Pentacles, because I felt like, it's a peace offering, but it would come to an argument first. Like, they will argue with you. Like, this person is not happy that you gave them up, you blocked them, you ignore them. So they would come to be arguing with you and asking you and confronting you, Scorpio, why did you do this to me? I have hope that we could fix it, but you ignore me, you accept the breakup. Something to do, how can you sleep at night, Scorpio? Because I can't accept it. So eventually it would subside. It will be in a Page of Pentacles energy, where let's talk face to face. Let's do it again. Let's start from zero. Then Eight of Pentacles is in here. It's in line. So I felt like, I know I have not been good in terms of effort, but here I am offering you my Page of Pentacles. Yeah, and then you've got here the Toxic card. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, but this is them. They couldn't sleep at night. They are trying to forget you. It's for some of you, yeah, they try to forget you, but they can't. So it built up, and it went direct. And the Star card is the last card, which is they're really, it started off ugly, Scorpio, because I felt like it's a build up. I'm so annoyed with Scorpio. I miss Scorpio, but Scorpio is ignoring me. It's really is a toxic kind of thing that they feel, and they let it out. They shoot you, Scorpio, but you were a Nine of Cups energy, where I'm in my bubble. Sorry, you can't disturb me. But they will pierce through. They will be able to get in, because this is Knight of Swords and Page of Swords. There's two swords in here that will be able to pierce, get into you. Okay, because I felt like you're in a happy place, you're moving on, or something, that you're okay, but they will be able to get in, and they would step back if they felt like they're being rude, or there's some sort of hurtful words. They would slow down, and eventually, they'd say, hey darling, I'm really sorry, but I'm just really not happy to whatever it is that took place. And it slowed down. And if you wrap it up, Scorpio, the method of how this person is going to connect or reconnect with you, it's ugly, it's messy, it's aggressive, because they're not happy, but eventually this person wants to make peace. All right, it's probably building up to frustration. That's why the method is, it's not quite good to look at. But if you sum it up, if there was a third, this is you, this is them, this is Team Scorpio, this is Team whoever it is. If there's a referee in here, the referee would say, it's a low blow, but it made an impact. Okay, so yeah, whatever direction this person is going to take to charge towards you, Scorpio, it's going to make an impact to you. Okay, and at the end, it will be the Star card, where it's all depending on the, because you got a role to play in here, Scorpio. Okay, because Page of Pentacles, once they've let out their frustration, their aggressiveness, they would slow down to Page of Pentacles, where, hey, I'm sorry. Or if it's not the word sorry, can I see you? Can I, yeah, it's really is, can I see you? Practical. From being argumentative, they would shift their energy to practical. Can I see you? Can I call you if the message was all in text? Can you accept my pentacles? Like, because this is 8 and 10. So can we start off with something small, practical, but something that would give us the hope and peace, peace offering. I'm really getting peace offering, because the star card here, the big star, it's reflecting of the pentacles in here. So can I give you this small offering to make you feel better? Because eventually from a small, it could grow into a big star. So yep, the method, the style is aggressive. There's a bit ego, pompous, but at the end of the day, they're coming with peace. Okay, they want some peace between you and them, and they're not happy with you breaking up, or they're not happy with Scorpio and them ending this way. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna get another 2 cards. Okay, 2 cards, it came out. Yep, so this is you, Scorpio, undecided. That's why I'm really getting frustration from your person. They might be pissed off with you, Scorpio, because you're undecided. So from Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, they will use the Ace of Swords to take out your blindfold, Scorpio. I felt like this is you, Scorpio. You're in control. I'm not really seeing you or playing hard to get, Scorpio. But it's just more of you are in your happy place. And this person is just really eager to cut or to eliminate. Thank you, Spirit. This person is so eager and aggressive to eliminate the indifference between the two of you, because there is some sort of, they're running out of time, and you, Scorpio, you're just really wanting to slow things down. Your 9 of Cups. So they will pierce in your bubble, and they want to start off something practical again, in the hope that they will get in here, the star card. Okay, so good luck, Scorpio. Thank you so much for your time. This is an amazing reading. I hope to see you soon again, and happy birthday again. Bye.